and say thank you. And introduce each one if we could. Where's Kent Duckworth? You want to come on up? And Dana. Anybody else of significance, which all of you are? I wonder if it's because, let me leave this one. It's because, now try it.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
I would like, Madam Chair, we're here today to thank the council on behalf of the recovery house. And I know the lease and everything isn't done yet, but I think it's important that the council get an understanding of all of these individuals in here are either in recovery or starting their path to recovery. And the most important thing is that they'll tell you their story, and there's some real tough stories out here. And look where they are today. Shay Ashley, for one, you know, he's starting his own business today. Becky Kaufman back there, she has her child back and she's living in her own home now. I mean, I can just go down the line of all of these individuals. There's Jimmy Moliter's sister back there. Yeah, and you know, all of these people, and we were hoping for more because there's a lot more tribal members too. But we wanted to let you know, Madam Chair, that this isn't just about tribal people, it's about a community in recovery. And that's what these guys represent. And Judge, if you want to go ahead and take it away, and Dana, and go from there.
All right. Well, I thank you for having us. And I think that it's actually probably long past due that we came back to you and thanked you. I came here about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and I was disillusioned with what I had found out since becoming a district court judge. 90% of the people or more that were being sentenced for felonies were suffering from addiction of some kind. And of those, probably 100% of them were suffering from the effects of childhood trauma. And in most cases, generation after generation suffering from childhood trauma. And frankly, I was disillusioned. The problem seemed so big that I didn't know what to do or whether we were going to be able to do anything, really. But one thing I knew is that the old system of locking everybody up and thinking that's going to correct them was failing 80 or 90% of the time, according to the rough statistics I was taking. And so really I came here hoping for help and realizing that this problem was going to take a whole community working together in cooperation. And in the time since then, 5 or 6 years since we formed the drug court, and as we've been learning as we went, I think every time we reached out to the tribes for help, the tribes answered. And whether it be Ann Sherwood in the reentry program, or vocational resources, or a job, or housing when that was available, I don't think we've ever heard no. And for that, we are sincerely appreciative. I am so proud of the people here today. I think it's the hardest thing anybody ever does. And yet these people have shown their character and strength by what they've accomplished. Many of them are working for the tribes now. And one of the most troubling things that I had seen when I and mentioned to you when I came here years ago was all of the people that I was sentencing in felony cases, they were all parents. So we were affecting negatively yet another generation. And the folks back here, almost all of them are parents, and many of them have gotten their children back. And so ultimately, what I've come to realize, it's really about the children. Unless we help the children and save them from having to experience what their parents experienced, we probably aren't going to get ahead. But the people back here have done that, and many of them now are, by their example, I think, helping their children in ways that they may not even realize. So for that, on behalf of all of us, I thank you for your help. As we moved on through this, we have learned as we went, and one thing we learned, that people, no matter how hard they try, unless they have a sober home to live in, many of them really don't have a chance. And a couple of years ago, Dawn and some of the other people, they went all the way to Kentucky seeking help and money. And so they were successful in getting a sober living center for men. And I think up to 7 people can be there. And Todd Smith has volunteered to move in there when things were rocky. And we have at least 1 or 2 other people here who live there now, but we haven't had a place for women. And I can think of a number of women who I thought were trying their hardest in our drug court and had a chance to succeed, but they didn't have a sober place to go home to after they got out of drug court at 5 o'clock on Thursday night. And so, you know, they're back in the criminal justice system, which isn't probably going to do them any good. But they had no real chance. And so finally, through the efforts of all of those people, but especially because of you good people, it looks like finally we have a women's sober living center. And I really think we're at the point now where I feel like we're really making progress, and we're going to make a difference for these people in the next generation and probably the next generation. And a lot of it is because of your vision and generosity. So I wanted to say thank you for making this women's sober living home available for us.
Thank you, Mr. Manley. Ken, did you want to say anything?
There's really nothing I can add to that, except to say thank you so much to the tribal council for giving us a place that we can have for women, for females. It's just something that has been missing from our program, and now we have it, and we're just eternally grateful for the tribe giving us a place. And we will do our best to uphold our obligations, and we appreciate it so much. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't realize that the drug court had been in place for, you said 5 to 6 years? I know Carol's been keeping us apprised of it on a
5 or 6 years. I came to you right at the outset.
Turn on your mic.
Yeah, I think it's been 4 years or 4.5, but it was 5 or 6 years ago I came before the council and wanted to speak to you about this problem that I realized I couldn't solve alone.
Yeah, I didn't realize it had been this long. Well, thank you guys for leading this effort. And a few years ago, I saw a movie called Tribal Justice, and it was 2 judges in California, Judge Abby and Judge Claudette, who has since passed. But they had a wellness court model. And I just thought, wow, this is just following our traditional values and principles. And it's not punishing, it's not a punitive system, it's a restorative system. So that's been a piece that's been missing in our courts, as well as just more treatment options. Back when I was a teenager, my mom worked for the detox center, and then that transformed into FRACAP and, you know, other iterations, but that kind of went away after Blue Bay. And so we've had this big gap there. So I really appreciate what you guys are doing for our community. Dana?
Good morning, Madam Chair, Chairwoman, Councilman, Councilwoman. Sorry, I'm nervous. Oh my God. How do you follow that up too? But I just want to say that, you know, we're super grateful. Like I grew up here, you know, and treatment has, you know, been there and it hasn't, with the camps we used to do as teenagers, and then Blue Bay and different things. And right now there's a lot of good stuff going on for recovery, and we're trying to just keep that ball rolling. Like I had to leave to go to sober living and to, you know, treatment. And when I came back, it was hard to learn how to apply those skills to my community where I lived in. So with the drug court, and then you have these sober houses, it makes a big impact on people's recovery and how they learn how to, you know, how to live day to day when they have all these things going on around them. And I would just like to say that who we have here today is representing drug court, representing NARS, the Never Alone Recovery Support Services. The board members are here, and just the recovery community, the Never Alone Recovery Hall. Like this is a very small crew. We didn't want to bring everybody, but you know, enough of them are here because they understand how important this is, and it's really a big thing to them. Like as soon as we got this recovery house going for men, that was the goal right after. Okay, now how do we do this for women? You know what I mean? And it's been a struggle lately because of the housing situation and how hard it is to come by a place to even rent, you know, for one person, much less a sober house. But we just, I really like to thank you. We're really, really grateful.
Well, we really appreciate your efforts. Jim, do you want to bring the microphone around so we can have them introduce themselves?
Hi, my name is Dolores. I'm a part of part of drug court, part of the Never Alone Recovery Hall. I work for Tribal Lands, and I'm a tribal member.
I'm Shay Ashley. I am outreach for Never Alone Recovery Support Services. Also, I am a Scooby House member. I've been cleaning for 14 months in this program, and I just wanted to say thank you for all your support.
My name is Stephen Morzo, tribal member, outreach director for NARS, Never Alone nervous, sorry. I work for Shay Ashley. He's got his own drain cleaning business going, Drain Tech Solutions. Through this program, he's been able to do that. I work at MME, and 722 days or 727 days clean. Never thought I'd ever see that. Just wanted to also say one thing, not to be rude or disrespectful or anything, but just addiction doesn't discriminate, you know. Just want to put that out there. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Clayton Reed. I'm a former member of the Scooby House, the Sober Living House, and I'm also a member of Never Alone Recovery support groups. And I would just like to thank you, the council, for the opportunity of having the female house right here in Pablo. It means a lot to the community, to everyone else out there, and it gives us a chance to keep doing what we're doing and showing that it works. Thank you.
I'm Caitlin Markovich. For the first time in my life, can say that I've been sober for 7 months, and it's thanks to the drug court and the NARS. Having recovery in the community is so important. And up until a couple years ago, there wasn't anything for us, and we're just all eternally grateful for the opportunity you guys are extending with the Women's Sober Living House. it's something we really, really need in the community, and it being in Pablo is like the perfect spot to stick it. So I'm just grateful. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gabe Kaya. I'm a drug court graduate. Going throughout my recovery, I learned the value of having a sober place to live, and the importance of having a clean and safe environment. It's pretty valuable. Yeah, so thank you for this opportunity for the recovery community. Thanks.
Good morning. I'm Patricia Kershane. I'm the department head for DHRD, and we are very excited to partner with you. And we are the ones that offered the building along with Mark Couture and the lands department and Tara Irvine. And I'm excited. This is a new step. If any of you that do participate in that and need services, let us know. We're right across the street.
I'm Crystal Orman, tribal member. I'll celebrate on the 22nd, 5 years this month. And I have been here since NARS has started. Drug court started after I got clean, but I get to participate in the lives of everybody that comes through drug court. I work closely with them in my field. And I want to thank council for the opportunity for us to continue to grow. Part of our program is being able to give back to the community, and so that helps us within our society and within our own recovery. And so I just want to express to you that I am truly grateful for the opportunity for us to continue to grow.
Hi, my name is Juanita Reed. I also am a graduate of the drug court. I came in through the drug court, and I volunteer my time to help teach recovery dynamics at the Never Alone Recovery Hall. I am a full-time student at SKC. Hopefully in the near future will become part of the team as a licensed addictions counselor. And I'm truly grateful for the opportunity to be in this community to help other people come through as well as I got to help when I came through. Thank you.
Morning. My name is Todd Smith, and I am the director of sober living. I live in and manage the Scooby House, and I see firsthand every day the positive impact that a sober living house offers for the people who live there. This guy right in front of me went through sober living, saved money, got an apartment, and is out on his own. Shay Ashley's living there, working. Like, I see every single day the value that these sober living houses have to offer, and would just like to say thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to open a house for women, because it's definitely needed. Yeah, thank you.
My name is Dan Beavers. I have 26 months clean. I went through drug court. I'm still in drug court. It helps keep me accountable. I've been an addict for 30 years. I have a 2-year-old daughter. I drug 5 of my kids through addiction. Have a lot of guilt and shame over that I'm letting go. My life is on track. I work for S&K Gaming. Have made jumps, leaps and bounds in my life in the last 2 years. I couldn't have done it without drug court and being able to do it on the free side. I appreciate the Scooby House because it's helped a lot of people in recovery stay in recovery. And I think that a lot of the issues with the women that are relapsing is the fact that they don't have a sober place to be. And I really appreciate and thank that the tribe has taken initiative to give the recovery community a place to help women.
I'm Linda Malachia. I started my journey 20 years ago. I sobered up 20 years ago. At that time, there was no programs that I could reach out to that I but I sobered for 20 years, and unfortunately, a year ago, I relapsed. If it wasn't for drug court and the people in it, I would have had nowhere to go. I am so thankful for the program because it has brought me back to reality, to see where I was and where I want to be. And I'm here also for my daughter because she will be getting out of prison soon. And I'm hoping she'll get the opportunity to see a different kind of life through drug court, as I have. I will continue on my journey sober and thankful, very thankful. Thank you all.
I'm Carly Haynes. I'm a member of drug court. Without the drug court, I wouldn't have an opportunity to be present in my own life and my kids' lives. I think a sober living for a woman would be amazing. If I had that opportunity, I know I would have gotten help a lot sooner. So thank you for giving us that opportunity.
Hi, I'm Becky. I'm a member of the drug court, you know. And I've got 404 days clean off of meth and 131 off of weed. And if it wasn't for drug court, I wouldn't be here today with my little one and trying to get my other one. I'm blessed for the sober living, for the women's. I wish we would have got a chance of that earlier, but we didn't. But I did it on my own, and I'm thankful for drug court, Dana and Todd and everybody. I'm thankful for you guys for making a sober living for women down here.
Anyone else? Congratulations. 31.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Congratulations on your clean and sober lifestyle. And I know it's difficult, and even with that, those travels on that good red road, as we call it, life isn't without challenges. And so I just wish you strength and goodness in that journey and that walk. So just know that this council is committed to eradicating addiction. And so we're dedicating resources towards all aspects of that. So I just want to congratulate each and every one of you for your hard work each and every day and continuing that lifestyle. So Charmel?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Judge Manley, Kent, Dana, and all of you who are here. You know, some of you I know personally, and some of you I know very personally, and you know, we share concern for people. And I just want to say, you know, I know personally how difficult it is to make a choice every day how to deal with life and not turn to addiction. And it is a daily struggle, no matter where you find your strength or your support or how you walk through it. And so I'm so thankful for all of you to be networking together. I know that there are many people around us who share the same heart and just need leadership and resources and opportunity. So on that note, I wanted to share with you, I happened to get this information last night, so I ran out to my car to grab it. But Judge Manley, I wanted you to be able to have some posters, if you would. I know you're familiar with the church that I attend, the Cornerstone Faith Center. Your son was one of our associate pastors, and miss him a lot. But on September 7th, their starting a Celebrate Recovery program. And it is open for anyone who is wanting to join a faith-based 12-step program. And they say on the posters for hurts, hangups, and habits. And I think we all have that. So it's going to be on Tuesday nights, 5:30 to 8 p.m. So it's another option for anyone that is looking for more support. I don't think we can have too much sometimes. So wanted to share that with you and thank you all again, and God bless you all. Thanks.
Carol?
I also wanted to say that Never Alone Recovery is going to the National AA Convention. And we were able to raise the money to go, and also want to thank the council for allowing that to happen, because without being able to go out there, and it's a national Native American AA, and these individuals that are going will be able to network and find out what's working out in Indian country in different areas, so we can bring it back here and incorporate more Native American into, you know, what we're doing as a recovery community. But yeah, I also want to thank the council for everything that you do. And Charmel, I appreciate the poster, because I think, like you said, there is never enough in our community. And so whatever we can do to spread the message, we need to. And just appreciate everybody coming today, and the departments who are working with this group. If I could, Madam Chair, I'd like to excuse myself and walk over to the recovery house with them and show them, if that's possible, unless you don't have a quorum, I understand.
I think we won't have a quorum.
Okay, Patricia is here and she can walk over with them, and what's his name? Markovich could take them over. They want to get kind of a idea on how many beds they can fit in there. I said 9, but you know, it'll depend on what they think, because I'm not the expert, it's Todd.
Okay, well, thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you coming in today. Thank you. Good luck.
Good job, you guys.
Thanks. Yep, see you guys. Yep, see ya. Bye. Bye, ladies. The last lady there, she's gonna be the house manager.
So did we have another walk-in? Okay. Okay, we have one more walk-in, and then little money drawing and fire update before our cooperators meeting at 10. Jen, you have it down for 10:10. Did they change it? So our cooperators meeting is at 10. We'll have to log off of this and then go on to the other one.
For 9:50.
Oh, okay. I must have an old one. Okay.
Yeah. So then the new one at 9:50 for fire control to give their update and to log on.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Karen. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Madam Chair, not sure if Madam Vice Chair is online or not, and the rest of the council, hello. Thank you for seeing me today. So for those of you that don't know, my name is Karen Calais. I am an enrolled member of CSKT. I tried to come in and see you guys 2 weeks ago after this initially happened. I was told to talk to Rick Enyas. I did speak to Rick about 2 weeks ago. He said he would investigate what was going on. He was really upset about the situation, which I'll go into for you guys. As of right now, I am not employed by the tribes.
So does this need to be an executive? If you're going to mention names?
I am going to mention names.
Okay. All right, we'll go out of regular into executive.
I'm not holding anything back today. I'm sorry.